What's up?
What's going on? What do we got here?
We're washing the 7 slots today, boys and girls.
It ain't a Porsche though.
Yeah. After this, I gotta go to Home Depot.
Okay. These came off the 928.
Yeah, the 928s.
Yeah.
And they might have been on the 944s too, but maybe the 928s. Getting the pre-rinse for free over here.
That's for people like me who don't have $5 in quarters.
What should I use?
Tire
cleaner?
Nah.
I think that might be...
High pressure soap. That's the good shit.
Yeah, but I feel like tire cleaner is gonna take the brake dust off.
Go for it then.
Yeah, we'll try that out.
You should use the foam brush
All right.
on the inside.
Why is this not high powered? Put it on the rinse. Is it this one right here? I'm blowing my time right now. Is it this one?
There you go.
All right. To all the bitches that complain about dirty brushes, this is how you do it. Push it out. That's all I gotta do. Fucking clean it. Is there soap gonna come out? Is soap gonna come out, or am I gonna say? Just put on some other soap.
No, you got a foaming brush, dude. What are you doing? This is how the Porsche Owners Club does it.
Yes.
How many quarters did you bring?
I brought 2 cycles, so I have 10 minutes to do this.
That's like more than enough time. I'm so hyped we're getting a snow day tomorrow.
I know.
And I got a full tank of free gas. Today's a good day.
I don't think the soap's getting fucking fuck, to be honest with you. Yeah, that shit didn't do fuck.
I didn't imagine it would.
That's fucking shitty.
Where are we going?
Home Depot. We're going to Home Depot. So this is what you need. We'll start with the basics. They're fucking Dremel, okay? They're fucking good. And then buy these sanding drums. We're gonna start with 120 for the curb rash. And then to polish up whatever we fucked up, we go with 220. And then we go to 400, smoothing the baby's butt. 800, and then 1,000. And then after that, we polish the shit. And then we go on dubs to defrost and fucking kill it.
Okay.
Don't put that in there.
Here at the Raymond compound. What's going on here, man?
We're making a fairing.
Always something. It's always something.
So we got 2 rims that are pretty sus. We got some curb rash on both of these, right where my hand is. So, really, unless you bring it to a pro, you really can't get this curb rash you can't really get this rim to come back to original. So basically, I'm just gonna try to polish a turd to make it look a little bit nicer. We're gonna grind the lip down so it's straight, and then after that, there's really nothing else to do. These rims are pretty good. They have some scrapes and stuff like that, but we're gonna take the scrapes down with some sandpaper, and then we're gonna polish them up at the end. So the goal is basically to get where the lip was bent in. We're gonna basically just cut it flat, grind it down flat, so it looks a little bit more uniform. you're still gonna have that divot there. You can still have all these chunks missing out of it, but at least it's gonna be straight. Fucking tires, and all you get to see is just this fucking lip just dangling out. I gotta clean all of that up. Been grinding. Hasn't even been too long, but you can already see like where the lip was folded over. We're grinding it down, so now it's becoming more flush with the rest of the lip. I like these rims because they are period correct for the car.
85, right?
Yeah. I'm sitting here grinding with the went for the flap disc, just a regular like a drum sanding, blah blah blah. So the inside lip, we were just you had all the points that were folded over, so I ground them all down. So now the inside lip's all uniform, so it's all on the same plane. And then we're gonna start going in and like rounding off all the curb rash just to make it look prettier, less jagged. It's really not gonna get any better than this. I could sit here and keep trying to get into little cracks and fill, and which I probably will, take out some of these little divots and shit. But like right here, it's rippling from the drum and me not moving around enough. So I'm gonna hit that with a sanding block and the same grit that's on there right now. For the lip, at least, that's as good as it's gonna fucking get. Right now, I'm just smoothing it all out. Basically, you just don't want to, especially on like aluminum, especially shiny shit. You'll see this a lot on like black gloss paint. The imperfections come out like tenfold compared to like anything else, like white. So you definitely want to make sure there's like no ripples where there don't need to be any ripples. So keep on sanding. So instead of doing like curb rash repair, we're gonna do like scratches and shit on this one. Get a little like rock chip of sorts. You got some other like scrapes and scratches from like impact guns and everything else that these wheels see. So we're gonna take them all out. It's pretty simple. So we're gonna do a little bit of repair on these wheels. They're not like curb rash or anything like that. It's just simple like wear and tear. So if you look, you have some raised spots like rock chips and just like other scrapes and shit like that. So like from an impact gun or whatever, rocks. So basically we're just gonna go through the grits and take out all the big shit. So here we have 220 grit, 400. This is 800 and 1000. This is like the highest grit that I'm gonna go to is 1000. You can go up to like 2000 and get a nice like polished, like get it nice and like fucking shiny, but I don't really care. It's kind of, I like the brush to look more, to be honest with you, so I'm only gonna go up to 1000. All the sanding that we're gonna do is just wet sanding, so we just have a spray bottle with some water, and you're gonna have some like cloths and shit just to clean everything up. So if you wanna take a look, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick up on it, but you have like a rock chip, something or other there, a rock chip there. And basically you just want to look for the imperfections and go over them with your finger. And if they're raised off of the material, you want to start with the highest grit. We're not doing the whole wheel with the highest grit. We'll do the whole wheel with the 400, but we're not touching it with the 220. You're not going to fuck shit up, but it's just more work than you have to do. Basically what we're going to hit with the 220 is all the raised spots. So basically just spray it down. And in nature, there's no straight lines. So basically, you just want to go in like a circular pattern, something like a natural pattern. And we're just going to take that material down. And you don't really want to stay in one spot because then you'll get like divots and stuff like that. So like move around, but don't trail too far from the main area. It's just more material that you have to take off. It really doesn't need to be taken off. So basically, I took, so you could feel the raised spot from this rock chip on this wheel. And so basically I just went over the area with the 220 and just took it down so it's nice and flush. The thing is that you're still gonna have this divot here. Now, you can sit here and just smooth this whole area until it's down to basically the same level as that chip. But basically, I really don't care to do that. And you can also run into some problems where you'll actually be able, if you're shining these up to like fucking like nice chromies, you're gonna be able to see that divot in the material. So basically, I feel as though you're better off just leaving that little chip there. I might take it down just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down just a little bit more, and then we're gonna just keep going. So basically, I got this whole, I don't know, 3x3 area just for that one rock chip there, and it's flush. The chip's now flush with the rest of the wheel. So now I'm gonna move on and try to just keep going. This is a hard area because you can hit like this curved material here and start flattening it. So basically you want to keep the sandpaper as flat as possible on this material. And you really don't want to go in straight lines. You want to keep like a good circular motion, just so the wear pattern's like even. If you keep going back and forth in the same spot, you're gonna make waves. So you just want to keep it going in a circular pattern. Makes it look more natural. I took down the little like rock chip or whatever that was there. So now that it's all like smooth, like I said, you're still gonna have it there, but it's less noticeable. It's more flush. So I'm calling it a day. For these rims specifically, what I did was basically I go in steps. So I'll do like the whole centerpiece first. We're gonna go to 400. You're gonna get the whole wheel. And this is after you find all the raised spots. So now we're working on light scratches and little dings and stuff like that. What you want to do is hit the raised spots first with the 220 and then do the whole surface with the 400. So basically, I usually like to start where I hit with the 220 first. And remember, you're hitting the whole wheel with the 400, so don't be afraid to go outside where you hit with the 220. You want to hit all those 220 scratches. So as I'm going, sanding the wheel down with the 400, the next step. But you have this little like, I don't even know what it is, but it's like perforated. You can feel it. And then you have like this little scrape here, and you have like these scratches up here. And basically, you can sit there and try to take them down with the 400, or you can hit them with the 200, the 220 or whatever. I think I'm just gonna sit here and just hit it with the 400. And I bet you the 400 will take these down without a problem. So I just hit the whole circular area here with the 400. And what happens is that when you hit it with this low grit, so it really pulls out a lot of the imperfections that you don't see when it's all nice and polished. The 400 did the trick to take them out for the most part. So now take a look at the wheel. Same fade all around. No big scratches, nothing looks out of the ordinary, then you're good to move on to the next grit. You can't take big scratches out with anything that's like higher than the 400. The 220s for taking out the big shit. 400s for taking out, like showing the imperfections, the little imperfections and taking them out. And then after that, you're basically just polishing everything. So I'm about to hit the spokes. We're gonna go through the grit in the spokes and stuff like that, and the lip. So I'm just masking off where I just did. So when I'm hitting like this area, it doesn't like go over onto where I just polished, not polished, where I sanded. So I don't need to go through the grit again to take those scratches out because it's a pain in the fuck and I don't want to do it. So you just put a little bit of masking tape, just mask off the area where you don't want your sandpaper to hit. And you should be Gucci. So I taped it off and did all the spokes. I just did the lip with the 400 and the 800. Now we're gonna do the 1000, but we can take the tape off to help blend in the finish between the inner lip and the spokes with the rest of the wheel. Hit the whole rim with the went from 400 to 800 to 1000. So the whole thing's done. We got the lip done too. So everything's all ground down and ready to be buffed. The look I'm going for is more of like a brushed, polished kind of deal, so it's not going to be like a mirror finish. what you can do is go up to like 2,000 and then 3,000 with the sandpaper, do the whole rim with that, and then it will come out nice and polished, but I'm not looking for that finish, so. What I'm using to polish it is some Wennell metal polish. I don't know where the fuck you'd buy this. I don't know how old this is. My dad had it in the shop, so we're just using it. And you don't want to use a lot. So what I do is I do a dab in between each set of lug holes or whatever. And then I usually just use one finger, just rub it in, doing the same circular pattern that you'd usually do. And I'm gonna do like the same, going from the flat surface to then doing the spokes. So we're gonna go in order. So we just hit it with the polish. Do the whole thing. Just polish it up with the microfiber. You don't really need to use it. This one's kind of just getting a little bit too filled up with shit. And then just hit it with a nice clean rag. Well, now it's not clean because I took the residual shit off, but it helps to polish it out. You should probably use a microfiber cloth in all of it, but I don't have any more. So we're just gonna use a nice, it's like a terry cloth. So it's the same fucking thing, basically. Not really, but whatever. So now we're gonna hit the spokes and then hit the lip. Call it a fucking day. Once you're done polishing these things, you can clear coat it, and it helps preserve the polish and the shine. I'm not doing that. So this is it. We went through all the processes to get a wheel down to a nice finished state. Alloy wheels. You can't really do this with painted wheels. So we fixed curb rash, cleaned up scratches, polished them up, and for the most part, this is the outcome. I was kind of rushing on this one, so it didn't come out as good as the other ones, but it's still nice and shiny. It's like that brushed look that I'm looking for. The lip's all nice, so when we go and stretch some tires on there, they'll look pretty good. So, yeah, all in all, it came out pretty well. I'm gonna have to do the cap next. We're gonna have a video of stretching some 165 40s onto these puppies, so they should look pretty fucking good. So, and the car that they're going on is right behind you. So, old piece of shit Volkswagen. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Fuck bitches.